Coffee, a beverage that popular that it could be your name. Spell it incorrectly though, and you're off to the Green Mile. In this episode, we are gonna talk about this brown liquid that everyone is consuming. But is it good for your health? Is it bad? Will it bring your girlfriend back? Can it cure cancer? Who knows these things? I do. So here are all the angles regarding coffee, or at least some of them. A while ago, when I was working as a bartender, a woman walked inside and ordered 1 cappuccino, decaf, with less foamed milk, more steamed milk, of course low fat, 3 drops of stevia, cinnamon on top, and of course everyone laughed joyfully at her jest. She was serious. That, my friend, is a woman that either knows exactly what she wants or she is as stupid as a cabbage. But because of that anorexic Teletubby, now we have the chance to have a discussion and see the different aspects of coffee. So let's start with the first one, decaf. It is safe to consume approximately 400 milligrams of caffeine per day. That is more or less 4 cups of coffee. A cup of decaf coffee contains approximately 3 milligrams of caffeine. But unless you are caffeine intolerant, maybe you should go for the real deal, because caffeine is one of the healthiest substances out there. And though in both normal and decaf coffee you get almost the same amount of antioxidants and nutrients, by removing the caffeine you miss on some of the beneficial aspects of it. Only with normal coffee can you have your mood and reaction time improve, an increase in metabolic rate and fat burning, an enhanced athletic performance and a reduced risk of end-stage liver damage. As you might have noticed, there is nothing about studying in these charts. And that is because caffeine is making memorizing tasks much more difficult. Caffeine is very good for exercising, but if you want to study, then maybe you should go for sugar, because sugar is the food of the brain. Which brings us to the next subject. Should you drink your coffee with sugar or with saccharin or stevia? So here's a funny thing. Yes, it's true, stevia and saccharin has more or less 0 calories, but they actually make you fatter. And that is because of the way the body works. Immediately when you taste something sweet, you will start producing insulin, but there is no sugar inside of you. So your body will have to create that sugar for you. And how will it do that? By breaking down parts of the food that it wouldn't normally break down. And do you know what happens to all that food? It is turned into fat! So unless you are diabetic, maybe you shouldn't put too much thought to it. The same thing goes for the milk, low fat, whole fat. You cannot base your diet around coffee. But all this time we are talking about cups, so what is a cup of coffee? Is it the mug that you have inside your house? Is it the thing that Harry Potter gets every time he wins the Quidditch thingy? Or is it the SI official breast size measurement unit? Unfortunately, we're not living in this ideal world that you can just go to a girl and say, hey, can I have your bro? I want to see how much caffeine this cup has. Here are a few numbers. Though many factors affect the caffeine content of coffee, such as the type of coffee beans and the roasting, we can safely assume that 1 cup of espresso contains about 60 milligrams of caffeine, double the amount for a double espresso, and since cappuccinos, americanos, lattes and the rest are practically espressos with varying types and amounts of milk, the same numbers apply to them. The amount of caffeine in a cup of instant coffee ranges between 30 to 90 milligrams. Usually, commercial brands are more caffeinated than normal, so for example, a Starbucks espresso shot contains 75 milligrams of caffeine, and the brewed coffee starts with 180 milligrams of caffeine at short size, ranging up to 415 milligrams at venti size. Those were some of the angles concerning coffee. Subscribe to Tommy channel so you will not be missing the next all the angles, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Nothing is beneficial in extreme portions, so coffee, like the rest, should be consumed responsibly. I wish there was something magnificent about it, like that it can cure Alzheimer, and actually there are some studies that support this, but most of those studies are speculations and they're not really proven. Take it easy. Make the coffee the way you like it and listen to your body, because your body will tell you if you need a little bit more, a little bit less. Enjoy the small things in life, and though coffee cannot bring your ex-girlfriend back, you can always accidentally spill a little bit of coffee, on the pants of a new boyfriend just before prom night. And now that you have some facts, it's up to you to think and decide for yourself.